the name. So we went
Oh, wait.
there.
Was Wayne back with his tea?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Wenos was letting me struggle.
No, I was muted.
Sipping the
Y'all
tea
got
and
there.
waiting.
You got there.
So we went there. I remember we went to the hospital, and this wasn't in order though, but it was like at the same time. So we went to the hospital, and Rek and Rek snuck in, followed Vor around, and they discovered some interesting stuff about the bodies. What was the specifics? I don't really. I remember that they like disappeared. I think they were taken to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they went somewhere else. They went missing. Or
Wasn't it command
they-
boot? Like someone
yeah.
in command boots took them.
yeah, someone higher up on the food chain took them. And they're like, "That's weird."
Yeah. Okay. So we did that. We went to the park. We set up some cameras. Some lady saw us. We got sighted at. Did some sight shenanigans there, and then was that all we did?
You also
the-
tested the hoodie that was delivered to Nicholas,
All right. Okay.
and that had traces of many people's blood.
Right.
Also, after we had left and gone to the video store to talk about what to do, the bodies that were in the morgue were those of the ghouls, I think we know, and that they had been all exploded. I think it was explosions.
Oh yeah. We went back and we looked at the place, and there was explosions there. At the place that we were gonna fight.
Yeah.
So it looked like someone casted a spell and like blew up the ghouls.
And that whoever cast that spell didn't have complete control of their magic because
They sucked the life out of the.
sucked out of the life of a lot of things.
Yeah, and it was reminiscent of Ameryk's.
Of our good buddy.
Yeah,
I
our
think we
good
need to
friend.
go practice. Yeah.
Our good friend Ameryk's.
And then the other group, I know that Steve and Mothman went to the house of one of the people that we were investigating and broke in, much to Steve's dismay, and looked around at stuff in the house. I'm trying to remember exactly what all they found, but they looked around in there. And then besides all that, wasn't there was one more group. Oh, we also went to Denny's. I forgot we went to Denny's.
Yeah, it was Helena and
Sure.
Nicholas at the police station.
Right.
Before we split up, though, wasn't it?
Denny's
No.
was before we split.
Yeah, Denny's was before we split up.
But then everything else kind of happened at the same time. Steve was working at the Denny's.
Yep. I took everyone's order. Y'all were okay.
It's fine. So after we did all that, then and then you guys went to the police and you talked to them, and you actually got some pretty cool stuff that the police knew regarding things that they hadn't shared with the public. Thanks to some nice socializing.
Didn't you meet like the one good cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No such
Nope.
thing.
Yeah. I passed those papers along, and also on the stakes that were found in the bodies. I have this in game notes, I think, or inscriptions that I was able to translate or found, and then in Gaelish, I think, or Scottish, is the one that was in Nicholas's brother's body. That it doesn't quite fit with all of these, but it's similar.
Yeah. Did you translate it?
Yes. because I had to ask. Nicholas knows Latin, and he's had enough time to translate the one in Scottish.
Okay. Do you remember what it said?
Oh, the sheriff took the bodies, apparently.
Yes.
Mhm.
I do believe I have it translated in.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
And I was also
You have it in your notes. I'm looking at
Oh.
it here.
was also
yeah, it's in my-
joking.
Aya. Continue.
Yeah. So it's No, I wrote it down for everybody. Public.
You put it, I think, in the D&D notes.
Did I put it in the wrong note?
I think so. I don't know if we have. Does everybody have Discord note channels like the other game?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yak wouldn't have one yet, but I can add one for her.
Okay.
No, I wrote it down in different because as I was talking about it, I put it somewhere else. I have to find it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I've been writing my shit down.
Yeah, but
I've
it
also
also
been
works
writing
for
it in a
like
note.
any
Oh.
I don't know. If you have like private convo with Derek or something like that about game stuff, you can put it there. And then you don't have to worry about sifting through DMs or anything like that.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna call Peter out for having the best notes of any of you.
Really?
100%.
My notes?
Yeah.
In
Yeah, but-
where?
You have a colon and a capital O. That's it.
It's sarcasm.
Peter's
The only-
notes is just this.
All right, Yak, you have a
The only notes I have, are those supposed to be for everything? I do have a
I
notes
guess.
channel.
yeah. Everybody has a
Okay.
notes channel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it
Where
was
is-
for
Oh, there
both
it is.
games.
I just didn't.
I just use a Google Docs. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I do too for most of my notes, but like this is here too in case you need it.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
But
Excellent.
No.
yeah,
Oh well.
I got the mute Yak's channel.
I don't think
There we
that's
go.
nice.
Oh yeah, it's right. I did write it down. It's just under a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
here.
Because I'm server admin, I can look at everybody's, but I have to mute them so that I don't actually look at them.
So it would say the stuff on the stake says 1 out of 10 Mercury, 2 out of 10 Venus, 3 out of 10 Luna, and stuff.
That's right.
I did post it in Dresden in general.
You did.
I'll make
Like the
a
Sailor
separate
Moon?
channel for
Yeah.
game notes.
Oh,
That way we
I'll
have
move
stuff.
that over there then.
Yeah, so we have anything like that can go in there. Copy pastes of anything.
Oh, here I even wrote down the name of the morning nurse receptionist, and the name of the person who heard the gunshots in the woods, possibly, which were magic. I've been actually taking some notes. I think that was what we did. I can't think of anything else.
Mothman had a vision
Mm.
at the very, very, very end.
Oh yeah. What was it? Do remind me, because I didn't write it down.
Your vision, Mothman.
Oh.
Zokura?
Yeah, I'm just gonna message to Derek. I gotta keep it a secret.
Sure.
The secret is I
you
don't
just-
fucking remember.
Yeah, the secret is one.
I mean, I listened to the recording because I had walked away when it happened.
There was something about a location, I think.
Yeah, I think. Did we hear it, or was it just a?
We did because I listened to it on the
Oh,
recording.
Yeah.
I may have
Oh,
missed
yeah.
it. What happened when y'all broke into the house?
Yeah, I
Was
went to bed.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you actually left the house, right?
We did.
Oh,
Did you
It
get
was
out of the
very
house?
late. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
what did you
we
guys take
grabbed
with you? Yeah.
the dude's genealogy information that he got from 23andMe or whatever, like
Mm,
his old family tree,
Mm-hmm.
which included some information about the original town.
that's right.
That's right. His family's like really old, isn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
It
He's
goes
one of the
back.
founding members of this town.
It's all coming back. Ooh,
Something
Dad
there.
made sloppy joes.
should-
Ooh.
Floppy Josephs.
Sloppy
No.
Joe stars.
Well, I forgot. She mixed in bread at when she was eating it for lunch. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right into the sloppy joes.
It had like stale bread, so she just mixed it in. So by the time her lunch came by, the bread was no longer stale. Like, okay, that worked.
Sloppy joes.
Mm-hmm. I know. Trust me, Sue. I saw it on the spoon. I'm like, what are you eating?
I'm going
Stop it,
to
Joe.
update my token to match what Sue has for the video. Just telling everyone now so people aren't
So,
Jock.
confused.
Alright,
Does it
I'm
look
just gonna,
completely
like-
different?
No. I mean it's
Oh.
similar.
yeah, it's similar.
I
Different
like town music.
pit crew.
Just a different pit crew. It's hard for me to get pit crews with everything I want, so just gotta deal with it. That's how it always be though.
It is
Kefka's
how it would
theme?
be,
Mhm.
unless you like commission it specifically.
Unless you're an artist. Yeah,
Yeah, commission co.
just gotta commission. It's easy.
I
Oh,
mean,
A
it
right
couple
is.
$100 to an
If you have
You
artist.
know
money.
Jen.
I mean,
Jen would be happy.
Right there.
I don't mind.
Actually,
I don't mind
would-
paying. It's more about
I
finding
actually do want
someone.
to commission Jen for a Shrek.
Do it.
Dude, she's extremely good at lizards.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited. I just don't have the money. to do.
Her work on my Cobalt is incredible.
I saw it. It's very cute. I think that's what influenced me to like, oh, I want to make that. I want her to make one.
He did my Alexander. He's really cute.
Alexander's very cute.
It's real good. All right. Well, let's gonna do some town music.
Can you blow this one up for me, Derek?
Yeah. I do like how comically small it is.
Oh, cute.
That is cute.
Speaking of icons, Zokra, do you have one yet? Or should I continue using Mothman Baby?
You can just use Mothman Baby.
Okay. I love it.
Pit crews hate me. I'm just gonna have to like commission an artist potentially.
Bruh. It's so
Oh.
hard to find like pick crews for
Oh.
men.
You wanted a pit crew that isn't a woman?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exceptionally effeminate, which is like all well and good. I want all of those characters, but it's very hard to find one if you have a masculine character.
It's very hard to find a pick crew for very grumpy old realistic men.
That.
Yeah,
If you want a twink, there's plenty of twink options. But
yeah.
only
Emmerich,
twink options.
shitty little twink, perfect.
Nicholas,
This pick
twink.
crew is 100% great. They
They're
use
so-
the same pick crew.
Yeah, we're in the same.
I know, you guys have the same vest on. Literally.
It's almost like you're using the same pick crew I also used for Fox.
For Fox.
Yes.
When I made Nicholas, I was like, I didn't make Fox, did I? And I had to like double check.
I want the two of them to ask each other where they got their suit. It's the same place.
They're just gonna sit
Emmerich's-
there together, being
Emmerich's is
minorly
like from
disappointed.
fucking Goodwill. Nicholas is like Gucci.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same brand.
Emmerich is the
One
fucking
is-
knockoff brand.
No. It's the same one, but it's like 100 years older.
Got it from Wish.
It's Gucci brand.
Oh, Wish.com
From the Valentino
Gucci.
catalog.
Got it off of fucking Alibaba.
It's not Ducky.
Dude, when I RP'd Kiryu Shikage, I had to look up all the suit brands so that I could know what I was talking about for his clothes.
When you have to play a like intelligent character,
Yeah.
you're just like, That's why most of my characters are stupid. Also,
It truly is the best way.
I know. I play a lot of smart characters, and I have to have all my ducks in a row in case anyone
It's so
asks.
hard.
It is. Never comes up in most RP and these like tabletop RPGs, but they're all the notes are there in case it ever does.
the only way.
That said, what do you guys want to do?
Right? Did we meet up and share our information? Is that what happened?
Have we
I
done
don't
it?
think anything happened. I think we concluded the
ended.
night because it was like 4 a.m.
Yeah. We wrapped it up
Um,
with Mothman leaving the house, right? Because that was like the last thing we did because Peter had to go to bed.
Didn't
Okay.
we have a conversation that we had phones that we were sharing information between that too?
Yeah. Nicholas has been texting.
Okay.
We have a group chat.
We do have a group text chat.
We do.
Go to Discord.
No, unfortunately, it's via
Greg is
text.
constantly sending terrible things on it.
It's via text DM, so it's even worse because if you have an Android, you get like the blank liked this post every time someone says something, and then
Oh, I hate that.
and then on top of that, like it has to like send multiple messages every time. Yeah, sucks for if you have a not a good phone, or well, mostly just not an iPhone. Who here would have an iPhone? I definitely think Ash would.
Nicholas, 100%.
Gregory has one.
Nicholas, yeah.
Gregory has one. It's not his, but he has one.
It's not his.
No, I mean, like, who would have an iPhone versus like an Android, or it's just another normal smartphone?
I have one of those like folding screen Androids.
Look, I'm lucky to have like a flip phone.
I have like probably a Android from like a few generations ago. It has a cracked screen.
What are the Walmart prepaid phones called?
Usually Android.
Pay as you go phone.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
what
like
I
one of
use
those.
in real
As soon as-
life.
As soon as you said flip phone, Lean, I just thought you probably have a phone with the text is so big on a small screen that it's like you can't see all of a text message. So you have
On.
to scroll so much to see
That set
anything.
me back. I time traveled for a second.
Not even scrolling, it's little
Oh.
directionals.
Yeah,
Well,
that's,
Yeah, yeah. There's
It's on his
no
phone.
touch screen.
If you accidentally hit the internet button, you get charged hundreds of dollars and your
Yeah.
parents yell at you.
Quick hitting the hang up button as fast as you can after accidentally touching the internet button.
Oh my god, my
God,
dad
I've
was
done
always
that
so mad.
before. I was like so scared of hitting the internet button.
My dad had his shit. He had one through work, like whenever they first made smartphones. It was like a BlackBerry with like all expenses paid.
Uh-oh.
So he would just, I mean, I would like play with
Data
that
was
shit for
free.
hours. Yeah, when data was free, it's truly the
That was
dream.
that was a small window.
That was.
Mhm.
Immediately, all the phone companies were like, "Hold on! Whoa, you use a lot of bandwidth. Whoa, we can charge for this. Hold on, wait."
Wait a minute.
All right, so let's see. So outside, do we want to meet up? Sorry, I'm eating dinner, by the way.
Back
We
to
want to like,
Denny's.
yeah. Do we want to
Yuri
meet
still
up?
needs to go to the library.
We'll do
That's
that
right.
then.
Was there anything else that other people had to wrap up before the group reconvened?
I think we actually did everyone else's stuff first for some reason.
I think forest people did quite a bit too.
Yeah, I also did a lot, so I'm just kind of like, y'all do stuff.
Oh yeah, the cameras and everything got set up so that because we
Mhm.
predicted where the next murder might be.
Mhm.
Right. I actually wrote down that there was 8 cameras total. It was 5 murder spots and 3 possible places that it was going to happen. Possibly. So we have that set up for whenever something happens. Which I do find it funny that it's clear that none of us are like lawful good paladins, because we'd be like, we have to stand there and wait, but all of us are just kind of like, nah, we'll just see when the next one happens, and then we'll know.
We got
No,
lives,
everyone,
man.
yeah, we're
Played it as path.
This
Keeps
is
us
just a
safe.
hobby.
Why put our lives in danger when a stranger can do it for us?
All right. So y'all will meet up the next day, I assume.
Did what was
Ogre
the
needs to do
library thing?
something.
Yeah, what was the library thing? Someone just brought up.
Gregory needs to find local records. If I remember correctly, those would be able to be accessed via the library. What you mentioned last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do that before we switch to meeting up.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
What are you looking for? You go
Uh,
in. It's public library. Not super busy.
What's all this?
Greg is going to be looking for the public addresses of 2 people, or well, at least potentially if he can find the addresses like in the phone book if it's available.
Okay.
Steve with
He's
you?
gonna look under. Yeah, if Steve wants to be there, he needs a ride.
Yeah, Steve will be there. He's probably looking in that self-help section.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Holy shit! That was loud.
Mid yawn.
All right, and then just going through like the white pages in the phone book. Is there anybody that Mothman can find with the last name Landon or Bradford?
Yes. Give me one moment. Roll me a scholarship.
Oh no.
You're great at those.
Oh, let me pull up my sheet quick. I know I don't have anything, but I just want it being there to make it feel like I do.
You know Gregory. Historically scholarly person.
A -1. Ah.
Gregory, as much as you're trying to read through this book, it is so utterly boring. None of it is catching you. You've like reread the L's 10 times. You do not see any Landon. You go through the B's, not a single Bradford, actually.
Is it from this year?
You don't even know. You don't know what year this phone book is from.
He's not even looking at a phone book.
Oh no,
Sounds
where's
looking
the
at-
book?
He's looking at a dictionary.
He's got an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Steve would like start walking by and is like, "Are you okay in here? You've been at this for quite a while.
I don't like libraries.
Why'd you come
Where-
here?"
I'll find some people. They're in the phone book, right? This is the phone book, right? It's got
I
a boomer
look
on
at
the
it.
front.
Can I check to see if it's the right?
Yeah, it's a phone book from 1994.
That's from quite a while ago.
Yeah. You don't happen to know where the other phone books are, do you? I want to
No,
ask one of those old, biddies.
I had a. Is there any like librarians nearby that we could flag down?
Yeah. I didn't make a librarian.
You have a disapproving old
Sniff.
woman? That should work also.
Oh
You-
man,
The name should be John.
John.
Hi.
John
Janet.
Librarian.
Like
Just
John
popped into
Cena?
my head. Oh no, I was thinking more like them.
Can't read this.
Does Jan Cena look like the girl from the Brady Bunch? It's on my mind.
The movie?
Yeah, Jan Cena. Like the girl from Brady Bunch.
I'm gonna lie, I've never seen the Brady Bunch movie. I need to.
Uncultured.
Do this,
I
bitch.
am. RuPaul's in it. I need to watch it. She's cute.
She's walking around the library. She's clearly working here. She's putting books away.
I could try to like flag her down. Excuse me, miss. We could use some assistance over here.
Yeah. What do you guys need?
I look towards Mothman.
I'm looking for some information on some people in the area. I was hoping I could get a phone book.
What kind of information? A phone book. She would say. She's like,
They have phones, don't they?
Probably just be better off googling it, right?
I don't know how to use a computer.
Well, we do have CPU classes just for the elderly. She don't look that old.
He's from
The Midwest.
Yeah.
What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck?
They're calling him a Midwest Iowa.
This is so good. Why don't you go to a library? They say just Google it.
Should
We need like a
actually
membership.
say we don't really have phone books. There's really no point these days. I actually don't know why we have one from 20-some years ago, but I guess have at it. What'd you say, Peter?
I was asking her if we could use the computers without like a membership.
Yeah, of course. Just have free act. You only need a membership to check out books. Of course, there's public computers, and she'll just point you over to another hallway that leads to a big computer lab.
Thank you kindly. And I'd,
Yeah, of course.
I'd grab Mothman and say, follow me.
Does Steve design websites on the side?
Probably not. That seems like a little technical.
No, but I mean, like they could be like GeoCity levels, you know?
No, he probably does like
They're
basic
really
square
shitty
setup.
HTML ones.
He doesn't get those jobs very often. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down at one of the computers.
Okay.
Mothman is just gonna like hover behind you.
Just awkward, like uncomfortably close.
We need to find someone with the last name Landon and Bradford.
I type it in.
What's your Google search?
Is it
I
like the
typed
name of the area?
And then roll me a
Yeah.
scholarship.
Okay, name of the area and then the Landon to start.
Okay.
Okay, so scholarship. I have a +0 in, or is that a? Yeah.
Woo!
So 1s and 2s are -1.
Ones is a -1. We're not playing with strict fate rules. We're
Okay,
being the nicer.
so 5 and 6s are +1.
Yes.
I have a +1.
Okay.
Nice.
You find A lot of Landons.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Why do they have to fuck so much?
Shit.
Wasn't one enough?
In fact, you probably find, I would say, 30.
30 of them?
In fact, your first Google search result is a Facebook page for the Landon family reunion, which happened probably 3 months ago.
Oh, jeez.
It happened
Wow.
at Seven Springs, which is about an hour from here.
Let's try that other name. Is it Bradford?
Bradford.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay, go ahead and Google it. Give me a
+1.
scholarship. Another +1? Not as many Bradfords. You find one. Let's see. You find 3.
I start typing those names in my Samsung Note app.
Keep track of which Bradfords we found.
Yeah. And then I do a search. I'm gonna go back to the first name and then add in or switch it to like the news tab. See if there's any
Okay.
like recent news with them involved.
I do like Melinda Bradform.
Hey, man.
Using her Bradform.
I typed Bradform twice. It's pretty great.
You
Oh,
did?
that's a 0.
Y'all know what it's supposed to be. Nothing really comes up.
I'm like, well, I'm not sure if this is a dead end or not.
Maybe we can get that one doctor lady to see if there's any records at the hospital.
You want to go there next?
No. I want to look at these first 3 names and I'll get back to you.
All right. You can use this computer. I'm gonna go back to look for some books. Just don't take too long, please.
Okay.
Is he doing like a book delivery?
he really likes those books. They make him feel good.
The self-help
Aw.
book.
Yeah. You have like a
Aw.
modicum of hope.
You're not reading like the terrible predatory ones that get you
Oh,
in
of
their
course he
pyramid
is.
scheme. Oh
Of
my
course he
God.
Oh, Steve!
No!
This one.
He can't afford to buy in though, so he's safe.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I see.
but he might be able to
Yeah.
soon.
That's why he's a little excited.
He's like, finally, I can make something.
The librarian will just kind of sees you looking and is like, you know, those are almost all extremely unethical, right?
No,
We carry
don't
these
destroy his-
mostly by obligation. These are terrible.
I was gonna make a joke that Steve starts talking about how the importance of cleaning your room and talk about Jordan Peterson and shit. But Steve
Fucking
wouldn't do that. Steve's not that far.
Thank God.
He's also not young enough to know who that is.
I'm glad.
He just like looks at the book with like his current favorite that he's reading. Like, oh. It's just the hope leaves his eyes.
Do you need some I mean, like, if I could probably recommend a good psychologist.
No, I'm good.
These aren't where
Thanks.
it's at.
I'm fine.
Fair enough.
Puts the book sadly back. on
Shoot,
the
I should say it. What's your name?
Name Steve.
What's your last name?
Steve Jobs.
Oh, I thought he was dead. Here he
No
is in my
relation.
library.
No relation. I get that a lot.
And she's like, what's your address?
Whoa. Now,
I'm
mighty,
getting you a library membership.
I can't afford that right now.
It's free. It's a public service.
Oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Definitely wouldn't.
I give her my address.
All right. She writes it down, and she comes back a couple minutes later. And you have yourself a fresh library card.
Hell yeah.
Like, trust me, not enough people utilize this. Don't look at self-help books. Learn a skill or something. There's tons of books on that.
No, I guess I might have some more time than I expected. Thanks for the suggestion.
Of course.
I look up how to make a pipe bomb.
What?
Did you say how to make a pipe
Holy
bomb?
shit!
Oh my god.
I almost took a drink. I wasn't fucking ready for that.
No, he'd go to like
Kill a
the
man.
This is the second character that wants to make a pipe bomb.
The 180 flip from just man. I'm
Oh
so
my god,
sad
this is
to
the second
pipe bomb.
character that wants to make a pipe bomb. Peter.
Hey, who's the
Okay,
first?
Peter?
Who's the first character?
Stephanus.
Oh yeah, you're right. Stephanus does work.
Stephanus' quest for nails.
That was so
No,
funny.
he'd go to the automobile section and look up like car maintenance and shit like that.
Actually, roll me a scholarship.
Oh jeez,
This will matter later.
that's a 0.
Okay. Not bad.
That's my favorite part about Fate.
This will be a tool for later. Alright, do you check anything out of the library?
Well, if we're done here, then I'm not sure if Zokar has anything else.
No, I think Greg is ready to go.
You would know, though. The library does have archives. You don't necessarily have to look through the phone book.
Greg doesn't know how libraries work.
This is a good question. Would Steve Jobs know how libraries work?
I don't know if he would or not. I
Would
don't know
he
if
know that they have a pretty extensive archives?
Would Steve have the luxury of time to read outside of like?
The way you talk about it, not really.
Yeah.
But I mean, knowledge about things like that
Oh
doesn't
no,
mean that you go
that's
and-
not. He would have worked at a library.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, in the basement, there's like historical archives and shit. You also know. Well, you've lived here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would know there are historical archives in the basement of this place. It's fucking huge though, and it's not very well organized.
Okay. Well, I suggest to Mothman if we could just go down there and just take a quick look.
Sure. I'd go.
No, let's be quick. We might want to meet up with the rest of the group. And how are the record? Or is it like really dusty down there?
So it is. It actually just looks like this. Most of these have a little paper hanging out of them denoting what they are for, what time frame. And there is just stacks and aisles of these.
Oh, jeez. I didn't remember how packed this was.
You never really had to work in here. You mostly just returned books and cleaned.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can take a quick look, and I'd go to the B's for Bradford.
It's not in alphabetical order.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Do any of the things have any indication on
Go
them?
get the librarian.
I think upon realizing that these things aren't in any particular, are they in order of some sort, or is it seem random?
It seems completely random.
All right. I have an idea. Let's get in the car. I'll be right there.
Okay. I'll
Oh my god.
go warm the seat, I guess.
God damn it.
And I as we're leaving, I'd stop by the if the lady is still there, and I assume she's still there.
Yeah.
And I'd ask her, do you have any way to look something up in your archives? I went down there, and it looks like I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Oh, she's like, it's an absolute mess. She would say the archivist is here tomorrow morning. She would say her name is Gwendolyn. She'd be more than happy to help you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
She's the only one who knows how it's organized. It says, yeah, I'm really sorry.
No, don't worry about it. We'll be back tomorrow.
She says, nice meeting you.
You too. What's her name?
Let's say her name is random first name. Rebecca.
Last name.
Rebecca!
Rebecca's the name of who?
Well, she did not give you a last name. She just says Rebecca.
Yeah, we
Well,
knew Rebecca.
nice to meet you, Rebecca.
Nice to meet you too, Steve.
Can you feel the love?
Wow, shoehorning much.
This relationship feels a little forced. No. Thank her and head out to the car.
All right, Mothman is waiting for you. Warming up your seats. Mothman,
you warming
roll
both
me an
seats?
alertness.
Alert.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's really bad. That's a -3. He's very focused on warming those seats.
Yeah,
In
that's
fact, he realized that Steve has one of those old cigarette heaters, like lighters, in the car. He's been trying to
playing
warm the
with
seat
it.
with that one. You know.
Do they not work that way anymore?
No, most of them just
Holy
work
shit,
as power
man.
outlets now.
I'll
Yeah.
never use them.
Most of them
And
don't
you
even
specifically
have
have to
Most of
one.
them
request
don't
them to
come
have
in the
that.
car. You
Yeah,
have
they
to
don't
like
even
buy
have
them.
them anymore.
Oh.
I've actually seen more recent cars just replacing it entirely with an outlet.
Yeah. Instead of having like the little AC
Little-
plug or
Yeah,
little
the
plug converter, they now have the just plug, straight up, or USB plug.
because smoking is bad.
Now I'm gonna look in my car. Do I have one?
All right. So, what time of day would it be after every one of us did these things?
I mean, after every one of you did this, I would say it's definitely taken pretty much the entire day.
Would we
Raided a house, a library, and archives, went to the police station, y'all put up trail cams. I mean, this is all very time-consuming activities.
It's valid.
So would we be meeting for dinner, or is it like past dinner?
I mean,
I'll
Denny's
say
is open 24/7.
Yeah, Denny's is open 24/7. You can go as late. Denny's does not judge you. You can
Are
go
we
as
in
late
time?
or as early
I
as you
know,
want.
but I want to know if we could go to somewhere that isn't Denny's, or if we're
Well-
forced into Denny's.
Steve probably has to be back for his late shift.
Luckily for you, there's also a Perkins.
you.
Can we go to a nice place?
Perkins!
Well, see, the point is, someone else should, if they want. Would Nicholas be like, Denny's was gross, I want a nice place? Would he actually
Yeah,
like
I
request a
think
place?
if people start recommending Denny's again, he's gonna be like, actually, let's go to this 5-star place and I'll pay for the love of God.
Oh.
Oh man,
Oh
what
no.
I did not have a 5-star restaurant planned, but what were you
Hold on,
thinking?
I'm gonna do a quick Google.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We're gonna use that same like eldritch horror that I used for D&D, just as a picture.
Are you sure? Okay, the real question is Nicholas sure he wants every one of these incredibly wonderful people in a 5-star restaurant?
No, but we're gonna do what we gotta to stay out of Denny's.
Okay.
Stay out
We
of
gotta
it.
stay out
No,
of
listen.
Denny's.
I think the first thing on his mind was, I don't want Denny's again.
Yeah, I
I
think he'll
don't-
realize once they approach the restaurant, he's like, "This is a terrible idea." Well, I'm looking on
God.
Yelp really quick.
I
I
like
have a
how
5-star restaurant.
I
I can
like
give you
how
one.
I like how as it comes to like being as it comes to being like a
Do they- yeah.
murder
You want me
mystery
to?
solvers, we're pretty good as a team, but when it comes to being like people, oof.
We're not people. Well, I'm not. People.
Exactly. That's the point.
I'm people.
Yeah.
Steve is the only
Steve is
one.
the
Steve and
You're
Vor.
people.
Your mind is open now.
Yeah.
True.
Not by choice.
Yeah, but Vor has a science brain, not a people brain, so
Already awkward.
Very smart people are awkward.
That's the point.
Thank you. I found a place. I'm gonna send it to Kurji.
Excellent.
Oh.
I will get an actual nice image.
Oh, lint options.
Oh, music.
Oh, they have a live pianist.
They're playing Toho.
They're playing
for some
Toho
reason.
music. Alright.
Dodge. Do the waiters have to dodge and weave through the
The waiters are
do
all
have
dodging.
to do that. You
What
ever been
up?
in a restaurant kitchen? Shit's wild.
Oh, their shoes.
So he will recommend a steakhouse, like a really nice steakhouse. I've given it to Kurji. And he says he'll pay.
Just so you don't have to go to Denny's.
I wonder if they ever did a Toho made cafe.
Oh, it's so small. I can try and find a bigger one. Oh, you got it.
Actually, I think we can.
It's actually pretty high resolution. It's fine.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly high resolution. There we go. That works just fine.
So now is this actually like a 5-star Michelin whatever restaurant where it's super?
It's really, it only has 4 stars on Yelp, but it is considered a high.
The Michelin Man eats here.
It also does not have Christmas decorations up unless it's Christmas time. I've forgotten the date.
It's like
No, it's
Not
October.
Not quite.
Halloween.
But basically in
Halloween.
Pennsylvania, that's enough to have people put up Christmas decorations.
It's true.
You goof about the Michelin Man, but you know Michelin stars are literally the same Michelin as Michelin Man.
Yeah.
I did not know that actually.
Unfortunately.
Because the tire company wanted people to drive around more, so they invented like restaurant ratings so people would have a reason to drive farther
Yep.
to get Good
This feels
food.
like a canonical conversation that y'all would have in here.
Is that the conversation we have as we're walking up? So we're walking up, and he's like, Nicholas, like, I found this. This seems like it'll be a satisfy our needs. And then Vor's like, did you know?
Yeah, I honestly feel like that's pretty in character.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, you were brought in. Some of you probably have questionable attire.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. She's not changing her clothes that much for this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this place does not get a lot of business, so they do seat you anyways.
It's probably
And,
like they're used to it from this just being in this area.
Yeah. Economy's pretty bad here. But yeah, they'll seat you and they will take everybody's drink orders, and you are free to look at the menu.
I'm assuming it's just a nice menu.
A very
I have
nice
a menu,
menu.
right here. I'll put it in.
Oh.
Yeah, I can make
Let's
you
see,
one eat.
let's see what
Ready.
everybody orders.
Oh,
boy. Here we go.
I love this.
I got it.
This
Hold
is
on.
so dumb. The
There you
fact that we like stopped to like let's see what we order is so
I'll
funny to
put
me.
dressed in
I love
general.
it.
I think
No, this is the
it's-
Florida location because the Philadelphia one does not have a menu, so we're just gonna have to deal with the Florida menu.
Upscale dress code. first.
De Frisco.
Honestly, the prices aren't that crazy.
I actually
No,
thought
they're
it
not
was
that
gonna be
bad.
way more.
Yeah, this is fairly reasonable for being
As
what
usual.
it is.
As usual, lobster being overpriced.
Yeah, but Wagyu steak for $75? That's not that bad.
$75.
I'd like to go
For
to Denny's.
Wagyu steak,
For
That's
Wagyu
not
bad.
steak,
Three-
that is not
3 ounce.
bad.
Never had it.
It's a good price.
It's not that it's incredible, but it is that it's expensive.
I'm pretty sure Ash has eaten an entire cow whole before.
Oh, I think their menus are all the same, anyways.
okay.
She had an entire Wagyu cow whole.
Dude, I would absolutely slam the surf and turf fillet trio.
Oh.
You see the cow trying to get out of the belly.
No!
That's some vor fetish
You're
art right there.
Yes, that's why I responded like that, because I'm like, you're going down some vor shit, and that's not what I'm talking about.
You said a whole
Isn't it?
cow.
Because she's a dragon! She
I
can do
know.
big things!
Oh, I know.
Man. Go, what if I told you the number one
Well, everyone vor is
the
dragon.
number one vor art subject is
Eating a
dragons?
cow.
Monsters in general.
Well, I mean,
For
it might be
sure.
a cow.
Could be a cow.
It could be a cowgirl, that's true. But
Mhm.
Go cow girl.
that's not what happened. I'm just saying she could have. I didn't say she did. So that could have is turning to a she didn't.
Okay.
Because we're not going down this path.
Uh,
You guys get enough vor with your Shrek.
Alright. So what do you guys discuss? I guess what do you guys order? I'm curious what each person.
I am too.
What does Steve Jobs get at this restaurant?
I'm looking at the menu. Why can't I pick? There we go. He'd be very uncomfortable if you say you're gonna pay.
That's why I want to know, cause like
Yeah.
He's the only one that's gonna be like, I can't make it cost a lot. I gotta be nice.
What's a tomahawk?
You'd order the classic Caesar without chicken.
Oh
Are you a vegetarian, Steven?
Oh no, just trying to watch my figure.
That's good for a man your age. Watching what you
My
intake
age.
for your heart.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, Steve. This one's on his six figures.
no! 6 figures.
oh,
That's good. I had to think for a moment that I don't get food you would eat. Get food she would
Yeah.
eat.
That's
That's my problem right now. Is I'm
We
just
are
like, ooh, this
French
looks so
toast.
good. I would eat this.
Oh. Why?
All right, so first of all, for the wine, definitely gonna get a. Good. Now, me, real life, personally, I don't know what wines taste like because I have not tasted many wines.
what kind of flavor
Like
does
grapes.
your character like?
what are you getting to eat first?
Yeah, that's what actually matters the most.
Yeah, what are you
Really?
getting to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it can't be fish because she probably thinks fish inland like this taste awful. Oh, it's gotta be. I was
Pennsylvania
thinking.
does have some fine river fish.
Yeah, but these
Yeah,
aren't
river
fish.
fish. But
On
these
this
are,
menu.
yeah.
We're looking at like ahi tuna and Chilean sea
Yeah.
bass.
Now,
Is
see, it's
salmon a
funny
river
because
fish or an ocean fish?
it's funny because this is in Florida, so it probably does taste okay in Florida. But where we are, nah.
If you're going with like a steak, a red wine is what you would get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I probably would get a steak then.
Hell yeah.
Would be a good steak. Probably. I don't even think she would. I don't think she would be like, ah, yes, Japanese steak. That's not no. She's not gonna eat that. She literally eats that in Japan.
Like, I'm already sick of Wagyu.
Oh, Wagyu
I mean,
again.
that's
Feed like the poor people.
that's like her family, so probably. But point is, she'd probably eat some kind of steak. I was just looking at the steaks and I lost them. Just like probably just like fucking ribeye.
Yeah.
That's why I get a Texas Roadhouse.
Probably just get the prime ribeye, and then you want a red wine. You said.
I have not looked into these red wines, and so there's like specific red wines that you want with certain food. I could not tell you that, so just red wine in general is probably fine. But then also like the sides also depend on exactly the
I was gonna
brand.
say a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Bordeaux would go well with a ribeye.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
She probably. I would guess if the waiter is there because it's an expensive restaurant, she'd be like, "What kind of red wine goes well with this?" And if they said that, she'd just be like, "Yeah, that," and just give them the menu or whatever.
And they
Yeah.
have Cabernets at this place, so you're over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for me.
All right. We got Peter. What does Rec get?
Oh, so much.
This is a good
Oh
one.
God.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna count the math up on some of this.
You're gonna add the
I don't know
cost.
how this math
Yeah.
works because he's going looking at the menu. He's like, "Whoa, MP! Why used to have so much MP? You shall fill me up to the brim, and I shall have the caviar service with creme fraiche, chives, grated eggs, French bellini, MP!" He gets louder. Oh,
Man
followed
is
by
very
this
quickly
cold water
writing this down.
lobster.
Quite
King
the appetite, I
crab,
see.
please. Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
all right. King crab, lobster.
Colossal lump crab cocktail. Ooh.
God, looking at this would make me hungry.
And then he would see the meat, and he'd be like, "And your finest meats."
We have such a selection, sir. What a
Yes, you do. Bring them all, of course.
Holy shit.
No.
I'll put you down for the sample platter.
Excellent. I love sampling.
He looks over at Nicholas, who just kind of gives him the eye, and he's like, "Sample platter."
And I don't know, some fancy wine. Your finest bottle, obviously.
The whole bottle?
Oh, the whole cask.
Oh,
That-
we don't have the casks here, but I'll bring you a
Oh.
bottle.
Disappointing. But thank you.
Shit. Is it just gonna need like a separate table brought up for everybody?
And I politely put my menu down. Is Nicholas giving me the stink eye?
No.
Excellent.
He's gonna drink his wine very heavily.
He's drinking more.
think the moment he walked in here, he knew he had made a terrible mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now we
As
just
soon
have
as she
to
offered
sit.
to pay.
But it was
Yeah,
either
we have to
that
sit.
or Denny's.
Yeah, so he has to sit and be composed, and you have to live with the choices you make in life with dignity.
Okay. Let's see who else we got. Mothman, what are you
Yeah.
getting?
Can I get a prime tomahawk? And also, do you guys sell fries?
Do they sell fries? I didn't look at
I don't
I didn't
know.
look at the entire
I
menu.
do not
I
think this
don't
place has
know.
fries.
A
I think they
four-star
have
restaurant has
potatoes.
fries.
Now we have many other potato selections: mashed potatoes, baked potatoes.
Can you tell your
That's-
chef to shape the mashed potatoes into fry shape and then fry it?
Mm,
This place does not have a fryer.
yeah,
I mean, they already got the potatoes.
I'm afraid we don't have a fryer, sir.
Yeah,
I find that
It's
hard
not
to
that kind of
believe.
establishment.
don't you have like a big pot and some oil though?
Not for potatoes.
I guess I'll get
Damn right.
You have anything other than vegetables as sides?
More meat.
They're all veggie.
Yeah, they're all menus: cream spinach, chateau, mashed potatoes, seasonal asparagus, or cream. No, you said we just have those four, unfortunately.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess
I say like
mashed potatoes. I don't know. That was a weird fucking restaurant.
I feel like he'd be like, our menu is suited towards each meal. Like we can't just change it.
Yeah, that's probably pretty true with places like this.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll just put you down for the chateau mashed potatoes. Who else we got? Dr. Vor.
She's gonna order the roasted cauliflower steak
Ooh,
and
that
heirloom carrots and a Chardonnay.
Excellent choices. And then Helena.
Yeah.
I think that's the last one.
She's
Actually, no, we haven't done Nicholas either.
Oh, we haven't done Nicholas. What's Nicholas gonna get?
He's last, of course, because
Yeah,
he's the
It's the
one
host.
tank. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yak goes first.
Yeah.
She's gonna get the surf and turf filet trio.
God, it sounds so fucking good. That's what I get in my life.
Right.
Not that I can afford that, but in theory.
I'm going to take you to the casino, and we're gonna eat like kings.
Casino food is sometimes very good.
No, there is a place right outside the casino that I get comp for called Pont Vecchio, and it's like this menu.
Ooh. Comp for too.
Yeah.
Have a reals wreck moment in real life.
Yeah.
See how far we can push this go.
But yeah.
Green corn? That's weird.
Yeah, just the surf and turf filet trio, and then she'll be like, "Can I get a Coke?"
They only have
Surely they
Pepsi.
do have soft drinks.
Yeah,
Surely.
I imagine so does.
Most places do.
Yeah, of course.
Last thing anyone needs is a drunk horse.
That's true.
Might
True, yeah,
not.
Do you imagine she just like unshape shifts and is just like walking around,
Yep.
knocking shit over? Oops.
And then finally, Nicholas.
He's gonna get the prime porterhouse and a Pinot Noir red wine.
Delicious.
Now I didn't know how to calculate anything that Jarek really ordered.
I was
aside
gonna
from,
say
like,
his Rex is $200.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
put. Plus, include plus the food I could catch, and I didn't know how to calculate the wine, so I added like a couple hundred to the bill. But this bill, as it stands right now, not including tip and not including tax, is $893.
I'm
That's
looking
right.
right
This
now.
is gonna have a $20 mandatory tip.
Oh no.
Or
Right, of
20,
course.
20%. gratuity.
so let me add the 20% tip.
What'd you say?
I'm going to tell you right now that wine is far more expensive than you think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured, but I didn't know how to calculate it.
Like
I
we're
just
talking
don't-
about
on a hunk of
if
metal.
Drek is getting the finest wine, that's about $3,000 a bottle.
Wow,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
finest wine they have here is probably not a 3,000.
Yeah,
They
This
probably
is a
can't-
nice restaurant. This is not like a wine.
Wait, there's wine.
This is the nicest restaurant in this area, which is a very small area. So I would not expect
Yeah.
them
Oh.
to
For-
carry the top
Yeah.
price everything because they probably just couldn't afford it themselves.
Okay.
So with the mandatory $20 tip, we're at $1,070.
Excellent. Roll me resources.
No problem.
Oh, they do delivery.
Yeah, I saw they have like
That's
Grubhub and
interesting.
stuff.
Are they on DoorDash?
They
Yeah.
are.
They
Oh my
do.
God.
Uh,
Do you
That's
want to
know
get your
business is
$100
bad
steak
when.
sent to you by a fucking DoorDash driver?
What was the roll, Aya?
+3.
+3? Okay, this really does not even put a dent in your pocketbook.
Butter cake.
I do think it's funny that I feel like this group is much better off in money than previous group
Your
was.
previous group was broke as fuck.
We didn't understand how it worked.
I think
Yeah.
Dr. Vor was the only one who had any resources.
Yeah. I think I had a
Everyone else
5,
was like a
either 4
poor
or
fairy
5.
tale vagrant.
How much do you have now, Sue?
I think I have a 3 in resources this time around.
Jeez, we all rich.
Well, I figure at my character's current age, she probably just finished paying off her student loans. She's like in her early 40s. So she's like finally making that doctor salary.
Finally able to enjoy that doctor's salary.
Yeah.
And then when our food comes and everything, or I guess when our wine comes first, Nicholas will be like, he'll hold up his glass and be like, to solving this gruesome case.
It's
Was
a
everyone
gruesome
toast?
case.
She goes. She would go, cheers to that. Puts her hand, joins in.
Here, here.
Steve
like-
carefully tips his glass a little bit.
Is he like standing on his chair? Dre?
Oh
Dre.
yeah, I have to reach.
Cute.
Just a little guy.
Take a nice swig of the drink. Pretty good, I think. I would guess.
I would
Slam
hope
it
so.
back.
I would
I
hope
would
so.
assume.
I slam it back D&D style.
Do you just take the whole bottle like a shot?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Probably, I'll say it generously, it's probably like a $300 bottle of wine or whatever. I had 200. Is that what she said?
Yeah, the rack is only half this bill.
If not more.
If
I
not-
should have seen this coming.
When you were like, ooh, I had a vision.
I saw this coming. Nicholas was blindsided.
He was somehow blindsided.
As soon as I saw MP on that menu, I'm like, oh, hold my beer.
Alright. Now that we have orders, let's talk.
Shut up. We enjoyed talking about pointless things.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm not
No, I
saying-
know. I'm just playing with you. It's just funny.
Alright.
So we set those cameras up. They should catch anything that will happen.
Mm-hmm.
We can check it later.
I forgot we
Anyone-
met that girl too.
Did anyone find out anything? Nothing, huh?
No, I sent everything that I found out via text.
Mhm.
But this is going to be, I believe, a lengthy string of murders. 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. We're looking at quite a few more victims, so hopefully we can catch this next one before anyone else falls victim to this ritual.
Would be good. Hopefully the cameras are positioned well enough. We did actually run into someone when we were out there. Zrek, did you remember that?
Yes, she was very frightening.
What happened?
Do not remember talking with her.
I
Right?
don't think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just saw a random jogger, right?
Yeah, and then I used my sight on her.
But you like reacted to doing that.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
I'm
remember what
kind
you
of like,
saw with your sight?
Yeah. And I would describe that to the group.
What was
Let's
it?
see.
it was like an eye opening up behind her. I think.
No. And I would describe the jogger, and then I would say, and then I saw her true form, and it was like this giant book.
Yeah.
This giant book with many eyes.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
it's very frightening. And then I closed my eyes and it went away, and we acted like we didn't see it. We had a merry time walking away from her.
Who was this woman? Does anyone know her?
Oh, I was not going to look into it, but Dr. Boy.
She's a teacher at the local elementary school. I don't know why she was doing out there during elementary school hours, but
Is it a holiday? Yeah.
With kindergarten, right? Because kindergarten's done by like noon.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's only half a day.
Yeah, there's morning and afternoon kindergarten.
Did not know that.
At least here.
But it's here too.
I think she was a kindergarten teacher, right? 'Cause wasn't
Yeah.
that one of your questions?
Yeah.
3rd grade.
You said third
According
grade.
to my
Third
notes.
All right. Good question then. Was it during a weekday?
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, it was like Tuesday, wasn't it?
Today's like Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, good question.
Derek.
That's probably just an oversight on my end. I
Okay,
imagine
so
when you
then-
guys were doing those cams though, I was thinking like 4 p.m.
You know what
So
I
maybe
think?
maybe I just had like a different time frame in mind.
Oh, maybe.
If it's not meant to be a funny middle of the day thing, we could just say it was like 4 p.m. and so it wasn't
Yeah, we'll just
fishy.
say it was like in the evening.
If it was a
Okay,
Derek
okay.
mishap.
That's fine. I
That's
just want to be
It's an
sure.
oopsie from me.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure it was either intentional or unintentional. If it's unintentional,
Oops from
Yeah,
me,
it was
dog.
definitely
Yeah.
unintentional. It is not
Okay.
relevant.
okay. So the time did not matter. Gotcha.
Yes. I do not want that to be the focus.
Well, why does she look like that? I think that's weirder than a teacher being out there in the middle of the day.
Wait, who?
The jogger, hiker, walker.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. You're the one that saw her.
Oh, no. Did I roll an Arcana with that last time?
You know the site is kind of big. The site is more of concepts. You see concepts of things, not their true form necessarily, but
Right.
kind of like the internal workings or what makes them up. You kind of see their high concept actually.
Okay.
A book could mean magic, and magic can mean ritual. She's worth looking into if that was what you saw with the
It
site.
could also just mean teacher.
Does Dr. Vor remember her name?
Bridget Hargrove.
Yo.
Let's go.
Got it in my notes.
Good job.
Well, that's just
Alright.
something we can look into later.
Yeah, for sure.
How did
Yeah.
our not breaking into the house go? Wink.
Well, we got some names, but it hasn't really turned out any new information. But we should be able to maybe find some stuff from their archive at the library if we go back tomorrow. The archivist is going to be there.
What about the house?
Fantastic.
What was at the house?
A lot of books. Do you know Steve can pick a lock?
Wow, that's pretty handy. Good job, Steve.
Let's focus on the crimes that were committed, if we could, in a public setting.
Not the ones you did.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about the crimes we committed.
How many
'Cause
crimes?
I'm
did you
pretty
commit?
sure we weren't supposed to be there, and I was ready to kick the door in.
Good thing you
Inside
didn't
the
have to,
house.
right?
What did you... As you said, just books? Was there anything of note within there?
Well, family tree, town founders, that kind of stuff.
You think
Town
that's
founder.
relevant?
Anders?
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks
people
like
found
it's
it.
probably related.
That could be something.
So, I got this list of people's names, and on here, we got 7 people, and 5 of them have dead relatives.
Wait, you have a list of 7 people. What was it?
Yeah, so we got Cunningham, Amos, Ashcraft, Fitzpatrick, Landon, Bradford, and Popolo. Popolo.
Oh, are those the names of the people
Amos,
who were like
huh?
the town founders or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's-
Bradford.
was
Well, couldn't hurt to have a look and see who people.
well, Jordan
still
Amos was
around.
one of the victims. I know that much.
Wasn't it? You went to a victim's house, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Which victim was it? I don't.
Grant Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
So, out of the people that are founders, one of their names was Amos.
Mm-hmm.
What were the? Sorry, Zakura. Can you give me the list of the names that you have?
It's Cunningham,
In
Amos, Ashcraft, Fitzpatrick, Landon, Bradford, and Popolo.
And those are actually the founder family names, right?
Yep.
Not the okay.
Well, probably should.
How many of those match?
More names to look into.
5 of them.
All of them match?
All the dead ones are on the list, except for 2 on the list aren't dead that we know of.
Well, that's a big deal.
Uh,
So if you're telling me that out of all those names, some of them are dead and some of them aren't, some of them might be dying soon.
if you say that, I'm gonna open up my phone and check the feed for the trail cams.
Oh, you got a trail cam set up out there. When you guys planning on checking that again?
I got the feed on my phone.
Well, yeah, but
Derkleverse.
what if something happened to the trail cam? You guys didn't have to go back out there. Do you got a plan to retrieve those?
Guess just if we find anything funny.
Probably after the
on my
next
feed.
murder.
Huh.
Or if somebody gets killed out there and it's not in the location where our cams
That'd
are.
be a shame. Wouldn't it?
What are you implying? Gregory?
I'm implying that this tomahawk steak could be a deadly weapon.
Is that what you say as he like walks over and puts on the plate?
Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
Alphonse?
Alphonse. He's nuzzling my face.
Oh.
Just a little man.
Big man.
A big man.
Right now, what time is it? 9 o'clock? 8?
Evening? I was thinking it was probably around 7.
It's 8 p.m.
8.
That's like a nice restaurant dinner time. You don't see anything currently. You just got some night
Wait.
vision feed of the forest.
Okay. So you said that we were wanting to go to the library archive tomorrow when the archivist is there.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the last group? Yeah, what did you share everything you found via text? Said towards Nicholas.
Yeah, he has he printed out extra case documents that he got, so it was like special notes from like the case
Oh, you were gonna give
that
that.
haven't been shared publicly, and he printed out enough for everybody, so he will pass those out.
Okay.
Handouts.
Thank you.
How fancy.
I'll file those away. And by file away, I mean fold it in and put in my back pocket.
I think Dr. Vor's got like a little plastic, not trapper keeper, like a binder or something like that, full of like any printouts that she already has. Like
Does she
Facebook and
carry
stuff.
around a binder?
She's got like one of those huge purses that are like
Okay. And then
practically
there's the binder in there.
yeah. That's what she like
Oh,
case
fun.
file.
A trapper keeper.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss those.
Still make trapper keepers.
They
I
do.
hope so.
They definitely do.
That's all the groups, right?
I think so.
Alright. Yeah, so then I'll say, well, we'll just keep checking the cameras every so often. And check out that lead tomorrow. Otherwise, I think it's time for dinner. And she will start eating.
Oh, did it come out?
Yes, because it was
Yeah.
coming out at the end when Mothman said, "This could be a deadly weapon."
Referring to his tomahawk steak.
Yeah, Zarex has taken like 5 servers to bring to the table.
I could imagine. Is he just like clapping? He's just
Another
like
question: does Zarek eat all of this?
That's a good question. I don't know how to determine that.
Probably can share
What
it with Steve and
Is
his.
he the type of person that can
He will
eat a
not
lot?
share.
Is he the kind of person that can eat a lot, or does he just like,
Well,
oh, I got too much food and now I'm full?
thinking of kobolds, I feel like they would hoard the food.
You
Yeah,
gonna take the
I
leftovers?
agree.
Surviving.
Can I
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
box?
Traditional. Can I get a little box?
I also
Bring a
feel like
box.
he would eat he would eat as much food as he could to the point of like
Yes.
almost throwing up.
Yeah. If it comes back up, it's just a late night snack.
Don't say
You don't
that.
do it a second time.
I already did most of the legwork.
Oh, the flavors are together too. Oh, it's so delicious.
Yikes. That's kind of in character too if he said that.
Does anyone not finish their food?
Holy shit, Sue.
I definitely eat all the food in front of me.
Oh, did anyone get lobster?
You did.
You did.
You.
Besides me.
Despite bringing everybody here, Nicholas has only has actually eaten very little of his food.
Oh, really?
Who
Does it
want to
look
finish
like-
that?
Are you
I
gonna
might
finish
I might take it to
Aw.
go. Are you somehow still hungry?
Oh, always.
Well, then I suppose
Despite
you
despite him like
have it.
making gagging noises eating his food.
I suppose you can have it if you're still hungry.
Thank you, you're so kind. Oh, I love working with you. This one, I look at everyone. This one's special. We shall keep him. I cannot wait to help find who killed your brother.
I can't wait either. But that will require me going back to England, I think.
Explain. Sorry, you
Well,
said
that's
that
where
as I was drinking.
that's where the murder happened. So that's where I'll have to go. As similar as these cases are, I do think it's a similar ritual but different people.
It's
Yeah.
possible, but
But
the world is not quite as so big.
Everybody give me an alertness.
Oh no, Derek.
Oh, I don't have dice
The
out.
last time this
I forgot this
happened
game needs
at a
dice.
restaurant, I got stabbed.
And I got poisoned.
The last time
Actually,
you all
roll.
died.
I rolled really well.
What'd you get?
That's a 5.
Wow.
Ooh.
I got a 0.
6.
Eating at such a fine establishment has
two?
Steve on edge.
Yeah, he's so uncomfortable right now.
Sixes
wow.
are ones, right?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
6 and 5.
Okay,
are
so I got
possible.
2.
I got a +1.
I got a 1. Helen got a 6.
Okay.
Helena. Hell
Your
yeah.
5s and 6s. You see this woman looking at you from across the way.
Hello.
That's a nice full butt.
That's the
She
right
hold up a
buff.
sign that says customer school.
Welcome to the pit crew I used.
Shut up. I understand your pain.
So
Yeah.
she's like watching us, or
She has definitely been watching you since you came in.
Makes sense.
Hard wine.
I try not to make it obvious that I know she's looking.
Yeah, no, Helena's just gonna absolutely wave at her.
Can you put her back
At
up
what
there?
point? At what
Oh,
point
sure.
do you wave at her?
Absolutely waving. She's been staring since we got here.
She smiles, gives you a
Oh.
nod, and takes a drink. And then she gets up to leave.
I'm gonna say, do you know that person, Helena?
Oh, do I?
No.
From here?
I was gonna say, Helena was
From
like
here?
everybody
No.
in town, so...
I love how Yak was just like, I don't know.
How fast does she
Well,
leave?
Post person. Roll. I'll give you at least a roll. Is there streetwise? What the fuck is it in this game?
Probably just
Contact?
contacts.
Yeah, roll me contacts, I guess.
Five.
5?
Yeah.
What is your contacts?
2.
Oh my god, Yak. That's ridiculous.
Hey, Yak, it's only a 2?
Yeah.
What? I thought it was
I got 2
1.
6s, a 5, and then I got a 3.
That's legit. You would know. I don't know if a 5 is. quite
Yeah.
that. 5 is pretty good though.
I should at least recognize her if she like.
You would know she definitely looks familiar. And you're fairly sure she's associated with the Hildebrand estate.
Okay. So Ash asked if she knew her, right?
Yeah,
1 second, I got a call.
all good.
Okay. Helena will be very peppier voice than I can use right now. But she I think she works for the Hildebrands or is like related to them in some way. I don't know her name or anything.
Oh, the Hildebrand's here, huh?
Mm-hmm. My voice is just cracking in every which way.
Interesting.
Do you know them? Looks over at I'm sorry, I don't have your character's name in front of me.
Ash.
Ash, right. I kept thinking of Aurora, and I'm like, it's not Aurora. It's not
Derek, I do
Aurora.
feel like I've at least heard of them.
Oh yeah, you
We
definitely
got
heard of them.
information about them.
You don't know much about them though. Not in this universe.
No.
Right.
Oh yeah, you got information. Did you share that with us? Did
Yes.
you get printouts
Yes.
of that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Hildebrand are the landowners.
that's in my binder too. then.
Right.
Yeah, I've heard about them.
They're not another founding family, are they?
I doubt it.
I think
They
they
were
just
not
own a
listed.
bunch of land.
It's quite interesting. They own land here. Seems like a happening place, this small town.
Why is it interesting?
Because I know them from not here,
Oh,
she says.
Can you go
Not
in more
that,
detail?
not that I know them very well, so I don't have much I can say about them, but I am a little surprised to hear that they are in this small town.
What do you know about them?
Oh, they're just in some business with my family sometimes. You know how it is. A little
business
complicated sometimes.
or business? I
It's
guess that's
the
more
same.
Sue asking because I don't think Dr. Moore knows your family's business.
Business or business? Wink.
She would just say it's the same thing.
Eh?
She does not catch what you're laying down. She's just like, it's the same thing. Something else I wanted to add that I thought about when I was driving home. You know how when people talk to each other in Japan and they have the active listening where they go in the response to like everything so like someone's talking to the other person's going and like agreeing, but like it's because they're just listening to you. I definitely think she does that, but I'm not going to do that because that would just add vocal clutter to a voice call.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a
All those-
Banjo-Kazooie character.
All those small things. And then there's also like, if someone says something surprising, you go,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
all those little things that people do. I think she would keep those mannerisms even if she was just speaking English, which is honestly, I have heard people who are not native Japanese speakers move to Japan and then leave and keep those mannerisms because it happens so much. So, sorry, just throwing that out there. That's completely random.
Fine.
But yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so she doesn't specify. She just says, "Yeah, working with my family."
God, I don't want to say what I think Shrek would say, but I think he
You
just
can
quiet
say it.
What
down.
would Shrek say?
No, I don't want to say it.
Better out than in, Ween.
No, it's
If he
good.
wants to try to call it out, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Is it something nasty?
No, it's not nasty. It's fine. It's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
not no listen, I'm not like against I'm not against it if you want to try to like delve
Okay.
into
Also,
some
they're criminals.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, she's like
The table next to you just kind of looks.
she's like, well, we all have to do a little crime sometimes, right?
Really?
No.
Absolutely. I understand, says
Wait.
Helena.
She gives a little wink at
Selena crime man?
people.
A little bit.
Nicholas replied. That.
Like a chaotic good horse.
Wait, your
I
characters
mean-
commit crimes?
Sometimes.
I mean, that's the thing, right? We were
So-
talking about breaking into someone's house earlier. Like, that's why she said that. She's just like, yeah, we all do it sometimes, right? She doesn't look at Nicholas at all, though, after she says that. She knows that he's
Yeah.
not. He's
Big
not part of
blind
that.
zippies.
He's just like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, we're trying to figure out what's going on here. Let's just try to make sure not too many people get hurt.
Yes, that we can agree with.
That's what I want to steal.
So that
What?
lady walks out.
Oh, I just put
Yeah,
something in
she
the
walks
dress in
out.
general.
Well, we can look her up later, I suppose. Add it to the list.
Such a
I
good
think she was
scene.
watching us since we got here.
Really? I didn't see her at all.
She does kind of blend a bit. Everyone's so hoity-toity here.
Yeah, she's exceptionally well dressed. Or at least appropriately dressed.
Yeah, our
Is she
table
by
really
herself?
is just the odd one out here.
Is she by herself? Do we see like?
She's
like, guards
completely by
around her?
herself.
Hmm.
Say, well, that'll definitely be an interesting venture if we go to visit her. Did you say they own land here?
I was in the binder, right?
Yes.
Might be worth checking out. Appropriately, of course. She says, looking at Nicholas.
Yeah, as I would hope all our investigations are being done appropriately. I will say this only once. If we are found breaking the law, any evidence that we collect will no longer be of any use to this case, and it will allow whoever is doing this to walk free, especially if it is crucial evidence. So I implore that you all act with integrity and be mindful of what you are doing.
Alright.
Always.
So whenever not collecting evidence, we can break in it. Just don't do it when we're collecting. Gotcha.
Hmm.
That's pretty easy to keep in mind. I don't know why people have such an issue with it.
That's
He's
What
got
does
to ignore
Vor
it, Gregory.
say?
He's got to. He just. I'm sure the rest of you understand.
What does Vor say?
Now, what's
It's
your
no
policy on
that-
handgun? Sorry, Sue.
What would you say?
What were you saying? You were gonna say something.
No, I'm just my character's just like no. Okay.
Greg's
I don't
asking the policy on weapons.
Don't.
Does
Don't.
Greg have his fucking Desert Eagle in here?
Where else is he gonna keep it?
We got that thing on him.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna leave it in this hotel room.
Is it just like in his pants?
No.
That gun is fucking huge.
He's definitely got like one of those like, harnesses that are strapped around his chest with a little holster and everything. It's underneath his coat.
I wanted someone to say like, "Is that a gun in your pants?"
Oh yeah, this just pulls out gun.
Pulls out actual gun.
Lord.
Wait, do you actually pull it out?
No, not
No, we weren't talking about it. We were just like,
Just goofing.
yeah.
Hey, been goofing.
Well, shall we head to which locations should we check tomorrow?
The library for sure. I feel like if 5 of our victims are of the founding families, is
That is pretty interesting.
how long ago was the most recent murder, Derek?
What did I say? A week?
Week.
Actually, I guess that'd be less. Probably like 5 days. 4 or 5 days.
So
Because I still have it taped off.
probably, hopefully not gonna be having another one tonight. Or so soon.
They were spread
'Cause
out,
they've-
what, 3 weeks?
They've been
They were
spread out,
kind of random,
but
but they
haven't
were.
been.
I think I remember something about them being on like full moon days.
Is that a thing?
No.
They're not, no. Phase of the moon had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I think that was being looked into.
Oh, okay.
I do believe they were not a consistent set time apart from each other. They were just. It was like they were just spread out, but they weren't like
Mm-hmm.
10 days, then 10 days later. It was like 7, 10, 12, 6, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'd agree we should check the library.
We need to cover. Hold on.
What's the other one? Wasn't there one other thing?
I feel like there's-
Hildebrand.
Well, we need to just see what they're. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Was there something about them that was bad that we heard? This is
Um,
kind of out of character. I forgot.
The cop at the station said like weird people were getting involved in the murder case. People like the Hildebrands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I would assume is Nicholas wanting to talk to them?
Yeah, I think he should deal with the upstanding family, in particular.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who would he be?
I don't know. I
Well-
think we should let Greg do it.
No.
I
Would
mean,
he-
Greg
he-
is
would he-
not the
would
worst
he
option.
Would he allow other people to go with him?
He would allow other people to go with him. This is gonna sound mean, but Zarak and Gregor are not those people.
Aww.
So mean.
The one
How'd
with
you
the
say
liquid
that?
cat to help you.
Now,
You mean the person with intimidation?
Holy
now, in respect for the fact that I also like kind of mixing up our groups every time,
Mhm.
and also fitting the story, I do believe because Ash has heard of the family, she would not mind going if you
Okay.
would take her.
Yeah, he would take her.
That would make sense. Since you got your families are like business entwined. Business.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've done some
linking.
kind of business together at some point, right, Derek?
I would say probably minimal, but definitely some. If anything, it would have been. They probably would have purchased information from you.
Okay. That's fine. She probably still would feel that that's close enough that she could go in there to talk. Yeah, so who wants to go then to the library tomorrow?
I would definitely go for that.
I would
All right.
go.
And Steve, of course, because he has the setup. He has the library card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So those are two groups. Do we want to add more people into the groups or make a third group?
What were the two options so far? It was
We're going to go
going
to the
library
house,
and-
which I believe excludes Green's rank.
Yeah.
And the other option is to go to the library, and there is
I feel like
another.
there are many options.
There is more options, but we have to find them if people would like to figure them out. Decide one, make something up.
Could go check the forest again. Like, just
Could also
wait to see if anything's amiss that the trail cams maybe didn't catch because they're stationary.
there's also just locations that we have, like what was it, the bar? Like you could ask around there as well.
There is also. I don't feel like we have I mean, we have some reason, but there's that nightclub, the virus that what's his name also mentioned. The owner of that place was also getting apparently involved in this.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was also in the reports.
I feel like the owner of this nightclub might be an individual we are familiar with
Larsa Harmon.
as players.
Yeah, we've definitely been there before. There's pulses.
You might say you're a little familiar with it.
There might be an eye floating around there somewhere. Spare eye.
Just in the men's restroom,
Yeah.
sitting in a urinal.
Uh,
Beans,
Observation duty.
Oh my god! It's an observation duty.
God. All right.
Okay.
Oh, you know what else we need to do? We need to ask our favorite video rental store proprietor if he's been hunting
right.
ghosts.
Oh,
Right.
right. We
Fucked
should
up
actually do
things.
that
Oh.
tomorrow when we all meet up.
Should we
Like,
We'll
we
just
should
meet up
stop at
in
the
the
video store
morning before we
first.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that? I'm guessing that was something that we mentioned because of the
Magic.
magic being used in the
Mhm.
place. I also thank I thank him for the food. I thank Nicholas. Like thanks for the
Oh,
thanks for the
yes.
food. I don't.
I will say, Nicholas receives the check and is like surprised that you paid for all this, especially Zarex's bill.
Oh, the waiter that brings it.
Yeah, the waiter is just like, you just see kind of a look of like, oh, wow.
Oh, it's not my bill. It's our bill, comrade. It's our gold. We
Feel
do
like
group loot in this group.
need before greed.
Need before Jesus.
Main spec over off
I
spec.
need a 5-star steak.
He also tips nice.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like,
he's like
that's
super
fair.
appreciative. He's just shocked, and he does thank Nicholas. He's like, thank you very much. The pleasure having you all.
The food was delicious. Thank you.
Of
I'm
course.
surprised the manager didn't come out and be like, "We need you to pay first, sir."
They would never do that. Okay.
Right.
Anything y'all do during the night?
I just.
Ooh. Can I message it to you, Derek?
Sure.
God. I
Crimes
definitely
in the
gonna
night.
do more in Google and on some of the other names that we've come across. Just as like preliminary information before we go to the archive.
Oh, so gross. Alright. Actually, this is kind of interesting. I assume you don't mind if I take it out of DMs.
Yeah, you can. If you're cool
Okay.
with this happening, then yeah, that's fine.
Greg, actually, you go out there, roll me a perception check. Or alertness as you
Oh,
approach the
no.
area where you. Oh no.
My alertness.
Uh-oh.
God, I hope he gets caught on the trail cams.
Oh my god.
He
That would be my
never.
favorite. We're just like, what is that? There's something in the distance. You see
I
two
got a
red
plus
eyes.
one.
Let me roll.
Boar
Maybe I'll
immediately
get a
uploads it.
colossally bad stealth check. I did not. How sturdy is Mothman?
Oh dear.
Which stat is that? Which one are you asking specifically?
How much HP physical bubbles does Mothman have?
Oh, 8.
Okay. That's probably good. Do I have any combat music? Sure. Mothman.
Combat. Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. He can. It'll be fine.
As you are going through the woods, you run into this.
Oh, woo.
Ow.
It definitely sees you, and it is
Oh.
coming to kill you.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What's it holding?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
Some kind of
Femur.
stick. Yeah, it looks like a bone, actually.
Without taking my eyes off it, I'm going to try and make an Uber request for a ride.
Wait, as it's like running at you?
Like, how far away is it? Can Mothman try and climb up a tree?
With your alertness, it is
Tree?
actually like 20 feet away, and it is coming in hot.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe this needs a direct call. He's gonna try and call Steve. He's gonna pull out his gun.
Alright. Roll me a athletics. This will be initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This is gonna be your turn order.
Goodbye, Mothman.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine, right? It'll be fine.
That's another +1.
Okay. Well, you do not beat him. He is going to close the gap very quickly, and he's going to give you a claw attack. So now we're going to learn how HP works.
Hey.
Oh, let's go!
So he has a +9 claw attack coming at you. He rolled literally all +1s,
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
No.
and he has a +2
What do you mean?
damage
Oh,
modifier.
thank God.
So now, Mothman, you will roll athletics to dodge or mitigate this.
Oh, thank God. That's a +3.
+3? Okay, so you actually
bad.
subtract 3 from this damage. You'll take the difference of 6.
Okay, and then I have +2 armor against physical stress. Does that also
Yeah.
apply?
It will apply for this, so you'll take 4. So you can
Oof.
cross out your 4 bubble, you can cross out a 3 and a 2 bubble. You can allocate this however you want it.
Okay, so that's how that works.
Yes.
Got
Like a, so it'd be like a
You
3
can
and a 1.
you can take a higher bubble if you want to. Obviously, it has to at least be as much as the damage you took.
Ah, I see. Okay, makes sense.
Simple maths.
Thankfully, Mothman's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my action then?
It is your action.
I am going to try and shoot it point blank since it's like right on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's rolling guns.
That is rolling guns versus its athletics.
+3.
Luckily for you, it rolled a 3, and your gun is a +2, so it will take 2 damage.
Suck a dick.
Alright, and then it will take its turn again to swat at you.
Can you be a half wolf, half moth, man?
Half wolf versus half moth.
This one's
Cage
not quite as
match.
good. This is a 5.
Okay.
God, could you imagine?
Oh,
Zokra has 2 were personalities
+4,
in both
bitch.
games.
Plus 5. All right.
I rolled 2 5s and 2 6s.
Oh, fuck
Jeez.
yeah.
Jeez.
So I think you just take 1 damage, right?
Would that be further reduced by my armor to 0, or?
Well, it's a +2 from the
What is it?
claws, so he does
Oh,
hit
gotcha,
you,
gotcha.
but it's only a difference of 1 plus 2. So yeah. -2 would be just the 1. Alphonse, stop scratching your butt on the ground.
I'm gonna give him another shot if I can, to see if I can get him to back off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's gonna be a +4.
He is able to dodge you this time.
Hmm.
In which
I haven't-
case,
no.
he's gonna try and strike at you again. It's gonna be with a 6.
All right. I promise I'm not lying. That's another +4.
Impressive. So you are going to take 2 damage this time.
Okay.
BRB. 1 second.
Yeah.
Might be time to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Greg's not exactly the fastest runner.
It's true.
He's not a cardio guy.
You know who is?
I know. The sad thing is that both Ash and Helena could be there instantly, but we have no
Yeah.
idea what's happening. And I don't think you even know that we could be there instantly. So like,
Yeah.
we haven't really told everyone, hey, we run at the speed of sound.
So you take 2 damage. He is gonna slash. He is gonna hit your face, and you see him take a. You see him take a gratuitous sniff of your blood.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to
he's
do?
searching for something. You know what? This is gonna seem really dumb, but I'm gonna try it.
Alright.
Since Greg takes his camera with him everywhere, he's gonna try and pull it up and set the flash off right at the monster's eyes.
Just like in my horror movies.
This could actually literally be the picture that Greg takes.
I know. Is this the picture
Hey,
here?
it
It's
works.
just this background image.
I can't believe Greg Mothman is just pulling out a flashbang from Dead by Daylight.
God.
The only other option here.
It might give him a chance to run.
And after he sets that off, he's going to try and run, and then if he can hide, like lose the have the monster potentially lose his trail.
Okay. So you can definitely take that picture. He is going to be a little blinded. So something fun too with this system, you can kind of make a battlefield situations. As I said before, so like he now has the blinded tag. So if I rolled, I'm like, I hit you, and then you can use a fate point to be like, but he is blinded, and then reduce the roll or make me re-roll it.
I think I already used my fate point for the day though, so unfortunately
That is
I'm
possible.
tapped.
He does try to hit you with another 5. Give me one more athletics roll.
Oh, that's a -1.
Total?
Yeah,
Hot shit.
I have a
Okay.
0 in athletics.
Just been cruising on.
So that's 8 minus 2. That's 6 damage.
All
This
right.
one hits you pretty hard.
I think with this one, Greg is gonna try and run.
Okay. How fast is Greg?
As fast as a large lumbering man can be.
Okay, that's good. Give me just
Can
an
you, like-
athletics roll to see what kind of distance you're making, and then give me a stealth roll for hide.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mothman chased that car going like 100 miles an hour.
I
down
know,
the
right?
You don't got
highway.
any.
Greg constantly has to live in the shadow of his father's accomplishments.
A +2 for athletics.
Okay. Then roll me a
And
stealth.
then stealth is going to be, please don't fuck this up, 7.
7?
So I have a +4 in stealth, got a +1 on the roll, and then I get a +2 from Cloak of Shadows.
Oh, hell
Because
yeah.
it is nighttime.
Okay. It seems like it keeps up with you really well, but you just, like, shadow meld into the scenery, and it has no fucking idea where you have gone, and it just seems to keep continuing to search for you. Before actually going back to the trail cam, you can hear it destroy them all.
Okay. I think while it's destroying the trail cam, Greg is going to take that opportunity to make some more distance and get that Uber.
Yeah. Is it Steve that picks you up?
I'm hoping so.
All right, Steve, you doing some late night Ubering?
Probably. I mean,
Always.
if I get an Uber alert, I'm probably kicking in.
All right, yeah, you get an Uber alert for the middle of the park. It's your boy Greg.
Oh, sweet.
It definitely says Felicia on it.
That's right. It's still Felicia.
It's a request from Felicia, but you know that's Greg.
Steve is like, oh, wait a minute. I know who this is.
Greg puts an extra big tip on it.
He like sighs and then's like, okay. He looks up the fastest
Someone
route.
else takes it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna roll for like finding the fastest route.
Yeah. Roll me a drive.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, drive is +4 -2, so that's a 2.
Okay. You get there. I mean, that's still fair. So you get there probably like an average amount of time.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Never mind. I have a perk, like the back of my hand. I get a +4, so that's a 6 when looking for the shortest path of navigation.
Oh, then fuck yeah. You get there in literally no time at all. You like drift around the corner. We'll say you get there in like 10 minutes. Greg is sitting there on the side of the road, probably looking pretty bloodied and slashed up.
I would like casually like drive by, like roll down my window and say like, okay, get in, and then until I notice like you're all bloody, like, oh shit, and like park, get out, help
Greg
you in.
like is crawling into the back seat and just lies down as best he can.
I grab you, get you in, and rush to Gore's hospital. Or no, would I rush to your house? Do I know where your house is? Have you ever
He
ordered
doesn't
Uber
have a
Eats?
house. No.
I've
Yeah.
No, you're not yours. Gore's.
Takeout.
You want to start Uber Eats on a DoorDash? Gee.
I'm gonna drive to your house.
It's the Vor's house for a person call.
Damn, a house call, huh? I mean, Vor was looking up stuff online, right? You're probably still awake.
You should hear a car like screech to a halt outside your house.
I'm probably like getting ready for bed, depending on what time this is happening.
Wearing your like fucking Night Before Christmas cosplay.
You have your little hat on.
A little hat,
slippers.
little robe.
Oh my god. The little getting ready to tuck into bed
Night
with
shirt.
a honk shoe me snoring.
I start banging on your door.
Oh, I'll be like, I don't want any.
Greg is taking a quick breather, sitting down on the stoop.
No. No, but if I like open the door and like see y'all there, I'll be like, oh Jesus, come on in.
Just dragging Greg in.
You can probably, I can assume he could limp on your shoulder.
Yeah.
He's definitely like limping in.
Like
Ugh.
how what I miss like how bad you got hurt. Are you just like all fucked up?
Yeah, I only have a few big slots left for physical stress, so he's looking pretty thoroughly fucked.
Well, I would get out my like. I wouldn't have like intense tools, but I'd probably definitely have enough for basic first aid, and then probably also like any like stitches or anything like that I could do that you would need.
You guys are gonna need to replace those trail cams.
Oh, what did you do to them? Wait, did the trail?
I
What happened?
I didn't do anything to them, but something else did.
What did this? What fucked up
Oh.
you and the trail cams?
A big wolf man, some sort. I can't,
Wolf man.
didn't really get a great look, but I think I got a photo.
Yeah, he showed this photo.
Is it this picture?
It's literally just this picture.
Oh shit. You could probably like sell this to National Enquirer. No, you know what? Never mind. It's the Weekly
You think
World
they
News.
sell credit? Ugh.
I feel like if Mothman knew about this, he would just Spider-Man his way up to more money. Just
My
take
God.
pictures of himself
Keep
and be like, yeah.
You want to be
Keep the
Spider-Man?
I want more pictures of Mothman!
Holy shit.
There's one supplier. He gives me so many pictures.
Is that what the Mothman sightings in Chicago were a couple years back? It was just moths and trying to make a profit.
And like bridge selfies
Yeah.
with like the timed camera. Just